Yes, that's the intro. Thing. Anyway, hello, Belly. Welcome back to my nice defender on the line there. So, Luigi. It's like I'm trying to say something, but I say nothing. So, I really like doing these voices. I never get counted to do deep voices with. Probably because they would sound too evil anyway. A minute past, and I don't. Oh wait, Craig gets see this. Charlie and John were all three on each other. Jessica had curled up with her feet on the seat behind her. Red resting on the left to her. She looked like a cat or a human who was going to go with a neck bob, but Jessica's a cat. Insert fan art. Insert furry art here. Christ shrugged his shoulders up and down. These were the odd alertness he always felt when he was the wrong way. When Carter had been a baby, he and Betty would take turns getting up with him. But while Betty had been exhausted by bearing Nicky through the following day, Carrie had found was energized. There was something about walking a world when no one else was doing. Would make me feel as if he could protect them all. Rolling as if he could make everything alright. Oh, Betty. Wait. By some goodness, as his eyes shut. He took a deep breath with gaining control. There was nothing I could say, was there? Did it? Knowing of the last conversation, the last one, weird as mine. Oh, Alda, mate! It's not healthy! You're obsessed! You're good by your work as I am. It's something we have in common, remember? Something we love about each other. This is different, Clay! This worries me! You're being irrational. She laughed. That sounds like breaking glass. If you say that, we're not living in the same reality. Maybe not. When? Maybe not. Like change. Well, fully focus on the present again. So I was treat like baby. The flickering going. That's right. You get final home back and was done. Damn it. He said, well, just dead and see. Mickey assured she noticed. But quickly, Cray exited the car. Grabbing the flashlight from D. He closed the door and started toward the mountain. Take knife. Kicking across the field until it disappeared. Charlie roused. Her heart was racing. So was from the awakening or from the remnants of dreams she could no longer recall. She took jump. John, Jessica, something's going on. Charlie was out of the car and running. The head rolled down. Craig! She got off. No, it's gone! Sorry, yeah. Craig was only one Minister. Go get the car! The juice shoulder. After glancing back, John adjusted. Charlie's eyes weren't adjusted yet, and darkness ahead of him. Charlie could only follow the sounds of his footsteps as he grasped. She finally came to a brick wall and sprinted around it to the front of the apartment. Craig was at the door already. He banged against it and the window. No answer. No one was inside. A scream cut through the night. Ah! And Charlie froze. It was high-pitched and human, vibrating off the walls, off the houses. It came again. Ah! Craig his bag and dressed himself. We missed someone! He shouted. Around the side of the house. Fear. Greed. To be in motion. Mixture. Way rapid. The back trees. Over there! Charlie cried. Came from behind Craig and running the dark. Charlie! John's voice leave through the night, but he didn't wait for him. The sound of gravel on their feet was deafening. She came to a broad stop, realized she was the bed. Charlie! Someone yelled in the distance. The west was lost in the rustle of the trees and the night. A wind swept through. She tried to keep her eyes open as grains of sand pelted in her face. Then the wind finally calmed, and there was no rustle of branches nearby. This one unnatural. Charlie stumbled towards the sound, holding her arms in front of it until she could see again. Then it was there, just at the edge of the tree line. A misshapen figure stood hunched in the darkness. Charlie stopped yards away, shocked still, suddenly aware that she was wrong. The thing lurched to the side. There, revealing a sleek shaft. Hey, it's the wolf guy! You know? Wolfie? Wolfie. I like that name. Wolfie. Wolfie. I like when people do fan-made things. Like this was cards that I saw for Song Mania. Who wasn't in Song Mania, but one person thought the boss was, look, one of the bosses, particularly the Fine Battery boss, looked like that, so he created it, just because. And I'm always so good. And he called it egret. Some people called it omelette. So I decided to enjoy it myself. Because why the heck not? A wolf's mane ran over the top of his head and down its back. It was stooped over, one arm twisted downward, while the other free her. Perhaps its control over its wings was uncertain. Looking at Charlie, and she met its eyes. They were piercing blue and self-illuminating. Yes, the eyes held a steady light. The rest of the kitchen was in flux, morphing in a distorting fashion, even as she watched. Moment, a groomed and agile figure was in silver air. Next, a tattered metal framework, parts coated in a wobbly skin. Its eyes was dark white balls. The creature's bent and convulsed, finally setting on a cruel metal appearance. Charlie drew in a sharp breath, and the wolf broke its stare. It spasmed alarmingly, doubling over, its chest split open, fully outlet like a old mouth. The parts made a grinding absurd sound. Charlie stifled a scream, rooted to the start. It lurched again, and some fell inside the ground. The roll of trophy went still. Oh no. Craig alive from behind the layer of grass. Charlie remained motionless, captive by the whoosh's point of light that seemed back at her. The thing tucked its head down, suddenly falling with the silver mane. It folded its long silver ears, so backwards, speaking to the woods. There was a rustling in the trees, and then it was gone. No sooner had Dexter Craig was forcibly shoving the light into her hand. Take it! Craig knelt down on the grass and checked for a pulse. She's alive, he said, but Harley was off, looking for someone else. Charlie! It was John. Tugging out. Charlie, come on, we have to get out. John took off running, and Charlie followed him more slowly. The eyes of the woman seemed to be dying on the ground. Craig's voice through the dark. Miss, are you alright? Miss, can you hear me? Miss? Miss! Okay. That's the end of chapter 8. No, seriously, that's the end of chapter 8. Sure, that's alright. I guess it's just... Oh, something. What I think of chapters... What I want to go through is what I think of chapters 1 to 4, 2, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 to 8. 1 to 4, I think they were much better here than in the Survive. Either the chapter had too much action or too much real life that I liked. Or there wasn't a sense of unease in most of them. I felt like most of the time in the first chapters it wasn't ready to go all haywire. But I like that it was still like Daniel didn't like it. Chapters 1 to 4 here were much better. They conveyed plot points that were convenient to the story. It tells us stuff that came important later on. We found a body. I guess that's also good. But jeez, the 4 chapters sounded ominous. But when the chapters 5, 6, 7, and 8 came out, oh boy! everything came falling down. And again, this is better than the Civilized, where nothing happened in 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8. Only into chapters 7, 8, I guess, was where something happened, but even then it wasn't interesting. Only during the finale where it got interesting, Dave was revealed. Dave? He was revealed in the finale. That was like, what? Who was actually really after it? Yes, someone died in those chapters, but like we didn't get to know much for me to really make an impact. Yeah. 5 to 8 here were much better. It felt like, oh my god, pieces were coming together and it was starting to get epic. I mean, we fought Twisted Foxy. Well, that I used for the title Charlie vs. Twisted Foxy, because I felt it was a fight scene inside a book. And I feel like that's really hard to do, to convey a fight scene through a novel. So when you do that, it is awesome. And of course we saw this wolf creature at the end, which is of course not only Tristan and Charlie, but we haven't seen it in the Financial Freddy's universe as of yet. Oh, things are coming together and it's in Dick's number 3 on this 9 to chapter 14. Well, last book was 13 chapters. This book is 14 chapters. Yeah, 14 chapters. Book was 13 chapters. This book is 14 chapters. That's one more page than the last book. It's just, jeez. Next time we're going to do Dick 3, which is chapters 9 to chapter 14. See you guys then, I guess. Okay.